118,550, 118,600. If we fail with that, guys, and we do end up breaking this region just down here, when we break this low, I'll be looking for a new low to form. If we see a new low form, I'll be looking for a potential retest, what I call is a lower high. And then I'll be looking for the market to continue off to the downside into 116. So we've now forecasted and we've now got our potential moves for the market of Euro, Japan, Yen as we go into the early stages of next week. Whilst the market is currently in this region just here, I will remain a bit patient. GB pound USD, guys, is also one that is currently in this range bound area, and it also comes in line with the US dollar index, because the US dollar index is what? In this range bound area at the moment, and then GB pound USD is in what? This range bound area at the moment. So if we just remove our drawing tools and we just really take a clean, simple look, guys, at what we're actually seeing, bit of selling pressure on the weekly, but we did previously have this bullish engulfing. Take a look left, we can see previous resistance, we can see previous support. That highlights to us, guys, that we're in a key zone. And then if we take it into the daily time frame, we can again use the crosshair just to see, guys, previous peak, and we're now sitting at this support. Tweezer bottom here on the daily time frame. We did fail to engulf the previous candle, but we are seeing a tweezer bottom. Therefore, that enables us, guys, to take us into what? One sec. It enables us to take us into what? On the 4-hour time frame, when we open the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see several side-by-side candles in the range. So what we can clearly see there, guys, is the market's been ranging now for 3 days, 2.5 days, whatever it is, but the market has been ranging in this region. If we just add on this region just down here, because this would give us a possible downside target where we could possibly see the market head into. Now, I'll be scaling into maybe the 1-hour time frame to really see where we could obviously head next, but you don't need to, guys. You can obviously use the 4-hour time frame for a bit more solid confirmation. We're going to be looking, guys, for the breakout one way or the other. So we're going to forecast a possible higher high, possible higher low, for then the continuation back into this region of 1.27. Always do bear in mind the previous high points, guys, as your first target, which you can see we stopped at here, 1.26225, 1.26250, whatever you like to call it. Okay, so we could potentially break out of this to the upside and take a run back into the previous highs. If we break previous highs, then we have 1.27 psychological area. Now, if we break to the downside, guys, then obviously we can forecast where we could possibly see the market head. And this is why we do our forecast, because when we see the market in an area like it is at the moment, guys, we want to be prepared for both potential moves. Okay, so we can see clearly that we're ranging in this region. Don't want to be involved in the market while it's in this area. We can look for the market to break the most recent lows and simply do what? Simply pull back. Okay, if we see a simple pullback, we can then look for the shorts. If we miss the shorts, we can look for another pullback and then get in the market for the downside move into potentially 1.22, 1.22, 150 into that region. Okay, so keeping it super simple there, guys, within GB pound USD, and that's what I always do. I always just keep it as simple as possible. Look at where we are at the moment, okay, and then we're in a ranging market. Now we're going into GB pound CAD, guys. Sorry, I do apologize. GB pound CAD here. Quick look at the weekly time frame with no drawing tools. And what can we see here, guys? We can see wick rejection, wick rejection, wick rejection, another wick rejection. So we can see we're in this zone. We keep spiking into this zone. We keep picking up short orders, and we keep doing what? Heading off to the downside. So the market's done it again. The market spiked into this region once again. Taking it into the daily time frame, we can see what? We can see the market push back into this wick rejection area and has rejected from this wick rejection area for a possible downside move. Okay, potential double top, rough double top here on the daily time frame, but it's still a potential double top. So as we bring back the drawing tools, and we just move this slightly, guys, just to give us our areas of interest, we can see I've highlighted this area 1.76750 as the rejection zone just up here. And the market's now coming back into this 1.74500 area, which is, if I go into the 4-hour time frame, you can pretty much see this quite clearer. You can see areas of support, resistance, support just through here. Sorry, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. Okay. So what we're now looking for is we're now clearly looking, guys, for the market, how it's going to react at this area here. Okay, this is very important, how the market's going to react here. Yes, we have this trend line. However, people like to draw it, whether they like to draw it like this and it's still above, or like this and it's now broken. However you like to draw it, it doesn't really bother me. I know the market's currently in this upside phase, and I'm going to be watching the market at this area of support. at this area of support, guys, we're either going to do what? We're either going to reject to the upside and we can look for the longs back into this region of 1.76750, or we're going to see the market break out to the downside and possibly head into 1.72500. Keeping it as simple as possible, guys, and if we just go into the 1 hour time frame, we can then start to see the structure of the market a bit clearer. So we can see here, guys, that the market is doing what? The market's stepping down. Okay, the market's stepping down at the moment. We're going to be looking for the market to come back into this region, but we just need to break through this low point right here. Do apologize about the draw in there, but the low point right here. Now, guys, depending on how we react here, I'm not going to really look to get in right here because we could do what? Form a new lower high, then break. And to be honest with you, I'm not really going to sell the market here either because I'll be selling into support. So for the upside move, I'll be clearly looking for the market to do what? Structure change. Once we see structure change, then that's when we can really look for potential buying opportunities. Okay, so it'll be structure change that will really give me the confirmation that I can look for the buying opportunities, because at the moment we can see the market's in the downside phase. Okay, yes, you can possibly place a trend line like this as well if you wanted to. If it helps you, do it. Okay, you can possibly also add in an area just through here where if you break it down, guys, and you see the market do this and then break here, then yeah, from here to here, guys, is a nice long opportunity. Okay, remember, you're only in competition with yourself. Okay. However, if the market breaks this support, then this would come in line, guys, with all my other analysis that I've done on the higher time frames. First target would be 1.72500, and then I would look for the market to come down into the region down here of 1.69500. Okay, 1.72500 first short target, 1.69500 for the second short target. So all I'm really doing here, guys, is I'm just keeping it as simple as possible. I'm just focusing myself on the structure of the market from the weekly time frame down into the 1 hour time frame, just to really give me an insight into where we are. Okay, look at how many times we've rejected from here in the past. So now on the daily time frame, we're coming back into this region here. It's going to be of interest to me of whether we break this key area of 1.74500 or whether we reject from here. I'm going to let the market tell me what it's going to do, and I'm going to let the structure tell me what it's going to do, which is why I then scale into the 1 hour time frame to really let the structure tell me where it wants to head to next. Okay, so guys, I hope you've enjoyed Technical Insights episode 15. As you guys know, I always try and keep it as simple as possible for you. We always look at both potentials in the market. And remember, guys, if you are going to use these in line with your own analysis, remember your risk management. I did drop a video yesterday, Friday, on YouTube about risk management. Guys, check it out, please do. It will really help you stay alive in the Forex trading world. Okay, risk management is a very big part of trading, and make sure that you stick to it in every single trade. Don't just think just this one time because your analysis aligns with mine that you're going to breach your risk management. Don't do it. Okay, because we all have losing trades, and I have losing trades as well. Okay, transparent as always. No one here wins 100% of the time. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope your family is staying safe. Hope you are all staying safe and well during these current period of times. Remember, guys, like, subscribe, share the video, do whatever you like with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll